Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. I've come to realize that my memories are only loosely based on actual events. As much like a movie based on true events isn't quite the same as the events that really happened. And there is a benefit to that, which I will get to after I explain what the hell I'm talking about. So when we create a memory, when we have an experience, first of all, that experience is filtered through a lot of biases that we have, a lot of conditioning that we have and stuff like that. So the way we experience something isn't exactly how that thing happened. Well, then we save that memory. And that memory gets saved again along with all those biases and those preconceptions and whatever other factors are affecting us and how we view what it is that happened. So it gets saved in this not quite accurate way. But then we remember the memory. When you retrieve a memory, you're viewing it again, but through your present biases. So if you remember something from when you were 12 years old, you're not remembering it exactly as it was when you were 12 years old because you're a different person now. You have different experiences. You have different ways of thinking of the world. You have different ways of processing things. So what happens is you remember this event. You remember this poorly laid down event that was put down with biases. You remember that. But now you remember it through your new filters, through your new set of experiences, through your new understandings, and you have a different view of what happened. So now the memory has changed again. And then you lay that memory down again. So you save that memory again. But now you haven't saved the original memory. So that original flawed memory isn't even what's being saved. Now it's this new changed memory. And so then when you pull it up again, the same process happens. And so you end up with all of these things that you think you remember, but you don't really remember. You are sort of creating that memory as you pull it up. You're changing that memory. So we attach ourselves to our pasts and all of these things that have happened to us. But what we're attaching to isn't even real. It isn't even the actual thing that happened. So all of these changes got made even when we were observing and experiencing the initial event. We weren't experiencing the true reality of that event. And then it gets changed over time. And so we have this attachment to who we were, what we experienced, what these memories were. We feel like we are that person, but we're not. We are actually quite far from being that person. And this is very freeing because once you realize that you don't really have an attachment to anything significant, anything true, anything real, then you realize that you don't have to have an attachment to this past you, because this past you, as you remember it, is something that has changed and evolved over time. So you don't even really know who that was or what that was. So why do you have an attachment to something that really never even existed as you think it existed? And then we can come to understand that even what happened a few minutes ago, I've changed since then. I've had different thoughts that have slightly altered who I am as a person from just that few minutes ago. And so even that memory of the experience a few minutes ago, isn't that reliable? And so we can let go of that past. We can let go of all of the guilt and the shame associated with that. We can even let go of the pride associated with that. And we can realize that we are living and experiencing right now. even when we remember, we are experiencing that memory through right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.